Good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. Andrea. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Isn't it all? So come on, let's play. Kathy and forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. It's a day, everyone. Here's it out. Come on, let's play. Good morning, good morning. Crystal Nobles, good morning. Rick Morrow, Hope, good morning, sweetie. All right, so let's get this party started. Let's start with the heart brain coherence like we start every day. All right, so we got a hand on the heart and slow down your breathing. And then add in love. Add in something that makes you feel really good inside. Do some I ams this morning. Oh, what is your I am story? And Sally just joined us. Happy birthday, Sally girl. So how about some I ams? I am happy. I am worthy of receiving the very best that life has to offer. I am loving my life. I am creative. I am valuable. I'm excited for this new day. I am present. I'm ready for whatever miracle pops up in my life today. And I am peace. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Thank you for sharing, Kathy Hand. So good morning, birthday girl Sally. I am happy and loving life, and I'm a whole 59 today. Well, I think that deserves, let me get there. Hang on, hang on. Birthday, Sally, birthday to you. I can't sing first thing in the morning. But happy birthday, Sally. I hope this is a beautiful day for you. Enjoy your day. Make it special. Have any special plans? I'll pour a lot of love into our Sally De La Rosa. Happy birthday, Sally. I hope you like that little tribute to you. Working and then going out to dinner with your daughter and family. Oh, I hope it's amazing for you. Enjoy your day, Sally. Thank you for popping in to the morning show so we can all wrap our arms of love around you as you celebrate your special day. Hope I'm taking in the beautiful rays of sun. Austin, I love that I am. Kathy Hand, I am thankful, I am hopeful, faithful, and trusting that all is working perfectly. I am worthy. Absolutely. Auntie Jean, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. Y'all owe the show to Auntie Jean. I'm going to dedicate it to her today because she made sure that I had coffee in my hand and that I was out of bed to do the morning show. So thank you, Jean Lorio. Oksana, good morning. Oksana says, I am ready to play. I am going to have fun and smile. I am appreciation. I am home in my body. I am well-being. I am awesome. I am magnificent. And I am just I am. I am happy where I am. I love that. Well, Sally, I pulled a card just for you, and then I pulled one for all of us. So how's that for your birthday? So the card that I pulled for you is to the celestial mountain. You have the ability to invoke divine power, to call to the celestial mountain so that you might be gifted with the spiritual energy you need to attain your goals. Permitting beings that love you unconditionally to help you is an expression of spiritual empowerment. You empower the divine forces that can assist you to come to your aid and help you manifest your visions. Happy birthday, Sally. That's your birthday gift to the celestial mountains. And what a powerful card. I love that. So Kuan Yin is giving you a blessing this morning. That's one of my favorite cards. And it has powerful words in there. So thank you. Thank you for letting us be of service to you on your birthday. Tammy Fisk, good morning. Rick Morrow, I'm excited. I got my sound machine for my guitar and it sounds awesome. I love that, Rick. Yes, isn't it, Sally? I just love your card. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you so you can read through that and take in all the words. Well, I'm excited this morning as well because I worked very hard last night at figuring out how to get our shirts up. Our shirts are for sale now on angelspeakers.com. You can go in and buy your very own shirt. And I had my first customer, Auntie Jean, bought the first shirt last night off of the website. So if you go to angelspeakers.com, go to the shop. There's a tab that says shop. And you will see our t-shirts. You'll also see some other things that are in there. There's a few shirts that were made. And let me just see if I can get it expanded so you can see it. There's our shirt, the Peace on Earth Tour, 500 days and counting. And that 500 days is coming up really fast. And you can get them in different colors. I think Auntie Jean bought a purple one. No, I think you bought the green one, Jean. It's not going to change for me. There it is. We have pink, we have purple, we have green. So there is our Peace on Earth Tour shirts. And then there's also a shirt that Karen Palmer came up with the saying for that one. And it is, hang on, I'm going to get rid of the screen. The other shirt there's two more shirts on there. One of them says, there's always time for love, no matter what. So let me show you that one. Always time for love, no matter what. And I love that one. I love the design. So check it out. Go into the shop today and see what you can find in there. And then there's a Peace on Earth Tour shirt. So I'm loving it. Okay, let's see what we got. Hope says, there is no Angelic River family without our great Auntie Jean. We are so grateful to you for accommodating our Mama P. Keep the coffee coming. And Jean says, love my shirt. I can't wait for it to come. I know I've got 3 of them coming in today, and Jean's got hers coming in, and hers will probably beat mine. That's just usually the way it works. So you'll be able to see us wearing them really soon. I'm so excited. And Alexandra says, fantastic. I love the t-shirts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I was so glad I got that worked out because we were trying to figure out how to get the shirts to everybody. And I didn't want to have them shipped here and then have to send them out because that'd be like crazy. And I'm not always here. I'll only be here another week or so, 2 weeks maybe. All right, so what's going on today? Thankful Thursday. I am so thankful for every one of you. I appreciate you so much. And let's see what Kuan Yin has to say to all of us this morning. We did Sally's card. This is our card, the Bamboo Moon. And another one of my favorite cards. Did you know that there are no mistakes in the universe, and all events, circumstances, relationships, and situations are unfolding in perfection with the timing and intelligence of the divine plan. Any apparent delay is in your favor. If something is happening for you right now, then that is perfect too. Divine timing is perfection. It is safe to trust this now. Divine timing, that keeps coming up for us, doesn't it? It keeps coming up over and over. And I think we're just kind of being beat over the head with it until we get the message. That's what I think. You know, sometimes things just keep popping up for us to be aware of. And if we don't stop, just slow down and hear that message, then we're going to be stopped. We're going to have something come up where we just have to look up at it and say, oh, that's what you were trying to tell me all along. And that's the way it works. When our angels want our attention, when our spirit guides and our loved ones want our attention, they're going to get it. So if you've got that nudge going on, if something's happening and you're just not paying attention, you're just not doing it, then it's going to be a lesson. It'll be a blessing too. But if we pay attention, the first time we get that nudge, it'll really be a lesson and a blessing. And Sally says, I find myself repeatedly saying that to so many people, divine timing, be patient, divine timing. We want to rush it, don't we? We want to complicate it. We want sometimes the shortest way to the answer, the shortest way to get something done. And it's not always about that. Sometimes there's something that we're not seeing. So if we try to take shortcuts, we try to get there in a different way, then it's not going to work out. It's not going to end well. That's what I always say. If I've tried to do something on my own and things aren't happening right, and I say, this isn't going to end well, angels. It's going to not be the exact perfection that I know it would be if I were to pay attention and just do what I'm nudged to do. Just, look up and allow, accept, align, allow, as our Marietta teaches us. And Marietta, I'm seeing that we need to do a t-shirt with accept, align, allow also. So I'll see what I can do there. But wow, what an amazing time that we live in, isn't it? It really is so amazing. And when we think about all that's happening in our world, all the craziness and the chaos, and we had the pandemic and the lockdown, but we're still standing. We're still here. All of our P's are here, intact, through everything that's happened over the last couple of years. It's how we found each other, and there's a strength in numbers, and we are strong. We are beautiful. Kathy says, that's important for me to believe with Bob and Colin in their new business. I need patience and AAA. Yep, that's it. And realize that everything happens in divine plan. Everything is working perfectly. That's why we can say that, because we know that it's not about our plan. It's not about what we're doing or what we perceive. It's the divine plan at work. And just allow, Kathy. That's the A that sometimes is the hardest, isn't it? Marietta, which one do you find to be more difficult? Is it the allowing? Or is it sometimes accepting? Sometimes we don't want to see that that's the message we're getting. We're like, no, that message can't be for me. I've done that. I have had that happen where I received a message and I'm like, no, that's somebody else's message. That's not mine. That can't be possible. And I fight it. And when we fight the message, oh boy, it's not a good thing to fight the message. It's not a good thing to go into that resistance. We start resisting, then we're going into sometimes frustration, irritation. All of the nerve endings start to get raw, and we start to not feel good about life. When we resist, I love the analogy of in a rowboat trying to row uphill in a stream, and the current is just fighting you and pushing you. And if we allow, we accept who we are and what we are, and that, yeah, that message is for me. And then we let go of the oars, and that boat is going to go where it's going to go. We just accept, align, allow. It's such a beautiful message, and I think very pertinent to all of us in this day. We have Oksana on YouTube that says, so let's celebrate life today. As Sufi Master Sidi says, praise to God for his bounty. Every breath we breathe in prolongs life. When we exhale, it refreshes our soul. So there are two blessings in every breath we take, and we should be grateful for. I love that. And Auntie Jean says it's like a marathon. You are 150 feet from the finish line, but you can't see it. Don't give up. Believe it is there, and it is so close. It is, Jean. Sometimes we just don't even know how close we are to our miracle. So many people give up 1 minute before the miracle, and it's right there. But yet we have that impatience, and we have the block where we just tell ourselves, oh, that's not going to happen. I have put this intention out for so long, and I've prayed and I've wished and I've hoped, and I'm not seeing the answer. I'm not seeing my miracle. And so give up on the miracle and say, okay, let me just lose that desire because it's not going to happen. But it's happening. And we're already on the other side. It's already happened for us. We just haven't caught up to it yet. And I love that this is something that's been brought out just recently by our Huddle Bear mama, our Kathy, who says, you're already on the other side of it. Whatever it is, whatever that struggle, that challenge, that thing that you perceive that you're not going to have, or something that's you're going through, one of the fires of life, you're already on that other side. You keep bringing it forward with you. You keep dragging it into every now moment. And look, I spoke her name, and there she is. Good morning, Kathleen. And Rick says, wrestle the angel. Yeah, that's what we do. We fight it. We resist it. And why? Why do we do that? What's the purpose of fighting against our miracles? We say we want them. So trust, faith, belief. Marietta said, it all starts with acceptance that there is a divine plan. We don't have to like what we see or what we feel, but all healing starts when we don't resist the plan. EIWP, everything is working perfectly. Thank you, Marietta. Yes, it all starts there, doesn't it? In that little bit of faith, that little bit of belief that we can have that, and that there is greatness inside of us. I challenge every one of you today, including myself. So I challenge all of us today to find that greatness, to get in touch with it inside of us, to say, yes, I am a miracle. Yes, I can accomplish whatever this desire is inside of me. Those intentions that we set on Sunday, that is very important to do that, because that's coming from your heart. That's coming from you saying, I have this dream inside of me. I have a dream. And then you let that faith kick in and that belief that that dream can come to reality. Find your greatness. Find what it is that you're passionate about. And then give it wings to fly. And you do that with the faith, the belief, the trust. And by releasing that resistance, put the oars down. Whatever your dream is, whatever you're trying to manifest, just lay down the oars and watch it come to you. Sally said, we both woke up at 2 a.m. last night, feeling as if we were standing guard all night long. There's a massive shift right now that seems to have people on edge. It's time to shine our lights even brighter. Be happy, joyous, and in the love state of mind. And just like Jack and the Beanstalk had faith in his magic beans, planted them, and look what happened. Look what's possible. We live in a world of unlimited possibility, unlimited potential. Have you tapped into yours yet? Do you really know how magnificent you are? Really, do you really know that inside? We have to find that place inside where we know our own power. We know that, yes, I can. And we keep using that even in the face of others negating it, even when people are telling us, you can't do that. That's not possible. You can't leap over a tall building. What are you talking about? Do you believe you can? Do you believe that you are deserving of those things that you desire in life? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. So, in the comments, do you believe? I mean, really look inside of you and ask yourself that question. Do I believe that I can manifest my dreams? Do I believe I can have and fill in the blank? Do I believe I can be whatever it is that you're dreaming of being, whatever you want to become? We can all come up with a million excuses why we can't manifest our dream, can't we? I can. My ego talks to me all the time. When I even step away for a moment and think about what I'm doing, when I step away and say, what the heck are you thinking? Then I start getting that butterfly feeling inside that doesn't feel so good. But when I stay in my place inside where I know that I am guided, I know my magnificence, and I think about the tour and all the things involved to keep the ball rolling, to keep that angel mobile going down the road, then I can say, oh yeah, I am in alignment with my purpose. I am following the divine plan. I have the guidance and the wherewithal and the knowledge and the hope and the trust that keeps me on the road, that keeps me doing land blessings, that keeps me just fulfilling whatever the angels put in front of me to fulfill. When they told me at the beginning of this year that I was going to be writing a message from them every night, I'm thinking, two things. First of all, I was excited. I'm like, oh, yes, I love pulling in that energy and flowing the message through me and putting it out there into the world. But then the other thought that kicked in was, what do you mean? Are you crazy, angels? Every night I'm going to sit and write something that you're going to give me to write? And yes, it is happening. I was talking to Auntie Jean yesterday, and she goes, you've written a lot. And I said, well, beginning of the year, they made it well known to me, you're going to write, get prepared. And I can't rush the process. I can't force it because it's not me doing it, it's them. And if you're not following those blogs and you're not reading their daily message that they're giving to us, you're really missing a blessing, because some of their messages are so powerful and so strong and so fitting for what we need to hear every day. I don't know if Kathy's still on here, Kathy Hand, but there was one day when I think she hadn't read the message yet, and she was talking about something that was going on in her life, and the message had spoken just to her. It had really answered already and given the words that she needed to hear. So I'm going to ask you again. I see Jean L'Oreal saying yes, yes. Anybody else that can say your yes, that can say yes, I can reach in and find that greatness in me. I know that I have it in there. I know that I have potential. I know that I am worthy, that I can fulfill this dream, this desire that's inside of me, no matter what, no matter how impossible it may seem, no matter how other people are saying, nah, that's not going to happen. So I'm asking you all, can you reach inside and really find your greatness? And I'd love to see more yeses on the page coming up. I would love to see your messages of confidence, knowingness, acceptance, and allowance, and aligning with who you are, because that's what it is. That's the bottom line. Are you in alignment with who you truly are? So if you are, type it in there. If you believe that you can, you may not be doing it yet. That's a yet. You may not realize your magnificence yet, but if you are ready to, if you are ready to believe, and you are ready to let go of limits and know your potential, let's hear a yes out of you. Rick Morrow, yes, yes, indeed. Marietta says, we don't have an ego. It is not real. Ego is a name we have given to a thought system that believes in separation and judgment. Let's choose love and unity instead. Oksana says, yes, I believe in myself and in my dreams coming true. I finally truly believe in my happiness, in having a soulmate by my side, living in a beautiful house, having a perfect body, and expressing my talents freely. I increase my levels of deservedness. Amen. We stand by you for that. We are right there by your side. And let's create. Just bring it in. Love it in. It's all about the love. That love can move mountains. That love can turn whatever you think is a disaster, whatever you think is something bad for you, it can turn that into a lesson and a blessing in a heartbeat. And I love the quote from Abraham. It's just as easy to manifest a castle as it is a button. There's no comparison. There is no big or little. It just is. So if it's something that you're wanting to bring in, if you're wanting to manifest and create, don't think of it as a huge challenge. Don't see it as a mountain to overcome. See it as yours. It's your thought, your belief, your dream. And what's keeping you from manifesting that? It's just that thought that you can't. Throw can't out the window. Visualize that. Visualize the word can't, and you're holding it in your hand, and toss it out the window or into the water, wherever you want it to go. You can. Yes, you can. And let's get into that, that field of infinite possibility. All right, so Kathleen Caputo, Mama Hot Affair, says her yes, yes. But sometimes, even though I believe it and even teach it, that little doubt creeps up. And I have to remind myself about our truth and that we are co-creators with God. So I have to remind myself, and often I think about what I've already manifested and know I can do it again when I let go and let God. Yeah, the allowance, the acceptance, the alignment with who we are. Nothing else matters. You have that dream. You have something that you want to birth into the world. Know that it is possible. Know that when you release the oars, your boat will go right to your dream. It will bring it to fruition. Good morning, Blue Jean. Oh, I'm so glad you're with us this morning. I love you so much. And I've been really sending a lot of healing energy your way. Let's all love on our Blue Jean. She loves on us so much and ministers to us with her Reiki grid. Let's give it right back to her and turn everything in a positive direction. And Marietta, I'm going to remind you of the triple B's. We haven't talked about them in a while. Believe, be love, belong. It goes so hand in hand with the triple A, doesn't it? And the triple C, center, cherish, create. I love the creation that comes up, the creativity with all of us. I'm going to love when we all get together. It's going to be so amazing and so beautiful. So it's time for our prayers. And I would love for you to just place in there whatever your prayer request is today. Whatever you want us to hold with you, or maybe we need to hold you up. Is there something that is needed in your life right now? Is there something that you just have that need to have others in your life surround you, hold you, and help you dream it into reality? So we have a list. We have a long list, and that's why I'm going to start reading now. And hopefully I'll get through it before the end of the hour. But just a reminder that every person on this list, every name on this list is a beautiful soul that has been turned over to us to lift up, to wrap our arms of love around. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're putting them in this huge prayer circle, a circle of love. And if you have any to add, just please type it into the comments. Oh, Christina, hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Off to dance. Okay, well, maybe not dance quite yet, but hopefully expecting to go ahead for physical therapy because of great healing. Can't wait to get started, and we'll be stronger than before. Yes, you will. And I am so happy to see you this morning, my dear friend. We've been lifting you up every day, and I know you're going to be back on your feet and dancing around really quickly. Marlene, good morning to you. All right, so let's get to our prayers. in our prayer list. And as I say the names, to send love, to send an arrow of love their way and let them feel your love, because that's what heals. That's what Kuan Yin says, love heals. So on our list is our India family, Prachetta, Prachir, Navriti, Jasmine, her daughters Anya and Myra, and her mom Ronnie, Abha, my sister Billy and her husband Tim and their family, especially their daughter Michelle. Michelle really needs to be lifted up high right now, so let's do that. Sheila and her husband Kevin and their children and their whole entire family, lifting them high. Gary, James, Loretta, and Cecil and their family. Joanne Castillo and your entire family, your daughter Jackie and grandson Eris, lifting them all up. Deirdre and your daughter Danya, Deirdre's sister Steph and her husband Bob, Adriel, Joni, Suzanne and her family, her daughters, Marietta and Ed, Leo Harley and your family and your friends DJ Blaze, Lakshmi, Ken, Wendy, Jebby, Jim and his son, Ryan, Edwin, the children who were involved in the hit and run, and the families of those who died in that accident. It wasn't an accident, who died that day, and those that are still in the hospital, lifting them up. Rick Morrow and Josie, Danae DeCandio, Tammy Williams, Vicky, Meg and Jim Lorio and their family, Jean and Ron Lorio and their family, and special prayers for Ron right now. Michael Lorio, Chris Bean and Carrie Leftwich and their family, lifting you high for complete healing of that broken bone. Mary Lou Burdick and her family, Catherine and Michael Kovacs, all the fur babies, and her mom, Rosalind Good Vibes, Mira Rubin, Sally and Tony De La Rosa, and again, Sally, happy birthday. Kathy and Bob Hand and their family, and Patty and Sonia, Bo and Candy Hand, Kathy's co-workers, Pat Moss and her daughter and grandchildren, Olivia and Tom, Erica Hoppy, lifting you high, Erica, for a blessing. And as you start your grief process, we're here to hold you. Corinne, Charlie Coons and his family, and his brother Raymond and his wife, along with all the fur babies. Hope Wellington Marshall and your son Zena, we love you, Zen, and your parents, both of your parents, Hope lifting them up. Trey Horn, Andrea Gregg, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Annie Seven. Annie, how is Grayson doing? Lifting up Grayson, Regina, and Adam. Of the family of Kirk Taylor, who just passed, Cassandra, Destiny Ortega, Luz Orsini and her sister, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick Zimmerman, Jennifer and Micah, and Jen's brothers, Chuck and Ken, Oksana and your mom, also Amber, Jenna, Ketias, Maximus and his teacher, Herb, Isabel and Paul Reese and your daughters Ines and Teresa, Linda and Dick Lemieux and your sons, Linda's friend in Sarasota, Stacy and Josh Lord and their children and grandchildren, your mom Karen and your uncle Richard, and Mary Lord, Wayne, Lou Jean and her husband Dave Walensky and the fur babies, Pocky, Gruff, Wizzy, Blue, Lulu, and Gizmo, Pam and Gordy and Blue, is Gordy out of the hospital yet? We're lifting him very high every day. And Rick says, Tammy Williams is coming home from the hospital. Thank you, angels, and thank you, Peas, for prayers. All right, we have Lindsay, Kat, Candy, and Pastor Bruce, Dr. Beard, Jenny Reed and the family of John Reed, Jay and Lee, the Deerfield Valley in Vermont, Brookie and her family. We didn't see Brookie this morning. Wishing her a very good day and that she's not a frozen pea. The Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Angel and Angel and Derek Fullerton. Prayers for Derek with his chemotherapy treatments, that he will keep improving and getting stronger every day. Lillian and her family. And I see an answer from Blue. No, he will be in for another week or so. Okay, let's keep Gordy lifted high. Kathleen Caputo, prayers for your eye. Catherine, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, Alba, Dottie and Dawn, Tom Brown, Grace Isis, and your dad Edwin, and your sisters Helena, Jean, Cynthia, and Edwina, and all of their families, their fur kids, Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Karen Palmer. Karen just lost her father, and let's lift her up for that grief process. And her daughter Marissa, her husband David, Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Tabby, Irene, Heaven and Son, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Bill, Tammy Fisk and your daughter and your sister Tracy, Kelly, Rochelle and your mom Rose, Stephen, Donna and Todd's family, Tina Carzo, Catherine, Tony Hidalgo and her family, Tam in Utah, Ruth Anderson and her family and her sister-in-law Sharon, her friend Jeannie and her sister Merle in Colorado, the entire region of Boulder, Colorado, Deb Goldberg and her family, Michelle, Crystal and Dean Nobles and your sons Gabriel and Jacob, and Brody the dog, Laura Hill, Joanne Rice and the family of Bob Rice, Soma, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea and her family, lifting Sharon up right now for perfect health, Nick and his family, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law Padama, Hummingbird, Hanaya, Tammy Hill and family, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Dania Navarro, Wendy Roberts, Terry Wilderman and her father, Mary Crincoli and her friends J.H., Mike S., and John, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camilla and Nick in Australia, Lynn Andriazzi, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Monsi, Kamal, Maddie, Akil and the Pakistan orphans, Noel, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Mary, Raven Dalek, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Tom Dyke, Chris Blake, Betsy, and let's really lift Betsy up for physical healing, whatever God's plan is there, whatever way she is going to come through what she's going through, and let's see her in her divine perfection. Kimberly, Trevor Goodparty's family, Ellen, Sue Seekoff and her family, and Richard, Ethel Huggard, Terry Gilstad, the Walters family, Chiaro, Ricardo, Cynthia's dad, and our Sharon Stroud really needs our help. Her daughter's been giving us updates every day, and she's really in a place where she needs us all to gather around her and rally around and help her to fight, just get that fight going inside of her. And she can do this. I know our Sharon. I know she's up for the challenge. Kirlani saying travel prayers for Kira. Marissa, Allie, Bree, Claudia, Grace, Catherine O'Shea, Marianne Pish and family, Cassandra and Danny Gary, Lenny, Fiona Dilston, Pamela Dawn, Rick Ulfick, Sophia, John Thaddeus Fiore, Kuka Carney and her family. She just lost her mother. Bob Simon. Bob's still in the hospital. Let's lift him up for complete healing. Michaela, Sharon Boyle, struggling right now, going through a lot of things, physical and mental and emotional. So let's lift her up. Any other prayers, anybody that you need to add to the list, just please type it in there. Okay, Sally says prayers for Becky's son. Yes, she's on our list, Sally. Every day we lift Travis up, and I always look for updates that Becky gives on Travis, and we're praying for him diligently and holding him close in our arms. So every name that's given to us, that's placed in our care, we lift those names up, we lift those people up, we hold them high. And let's do that now. Let's see them all gathered. We called them all in to the circle. Let's wrap our arms of love around them. Kuan Yin says, love is the energy that heals. It starts that healing process inside. So let's all pour our love into that prayer circle. See each person and the other side of whatever they're going through. Everything is working perfectly. It's all in the divine plan, and it's all about divine timing. So every day we place love in the circle, and then we pull in more love into our hearts. We pull in a breath of divine love and divine light. And all together now, we are going to place that love that's in our heart deep into the core of our Mama Gaia. We're going to place it right in the center of Mother Earth, our beautiful planet. And we're going to let that love go inside of Earth and heal it from the inside, lighting up all those crystals down in the center of Earth. And then we watch as Mama Gaia brings that love back up through all the rocks and the sediments and the soil, bringing it up to the surface, to every inhabitant on Earth, everything that has energy. Just see that happening. See this fulfillment of what we put forth as our intention, that every being on Earth receive a blessing as we pour our love out to them. Every animal, every tree, every mountain, every valley, all the rocks and the rivers, everything that has energy is receiving your love. Thank you. Thank you for being of service in this way. And let's say our heart telephone and get ourselves out of here. So on the count of 3, 2, 1, thank you. I love you. And yes, Sally, happy birthday again. Make it an amazing, blessed day. I'm going to play our song, and let's get moving and dancing and jiving and loving on our Leo for writing and singing this for us. It's the Cuppa Fulla Joy song.
Morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day.
Penny 7, there you are.
Come on, let's play.
I love you all so much.
This morning might as well be part of it. We're on a peaceful piece, so our mission for harmony. Tyranny, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. They can
Here's everybody. These are on my website also. Order the very own if you don't have it yet.
On a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the truth is always true. The sun is calling us to play a full of show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team, and you can side with us. There is always no space in the pot for more love. Take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy.
Give me a cuppa full of joy.
Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa joy.
Joy, it was up. I hope you got your cup filled up with joy this morning. Love, one thing in life. Stay in that. Stay in that heart. That's when you start thinking. Stay in your heart. Stay
joy.
Woo! Love that song, Leo. And I love all of you so much. Thank you for being here today for each other. Thank you for loving each other. Have a very blessed day. And namaste, y'all. I will see you later. Bye, everybody.